Sean Pennington again with your QuickFormational of the week. This week we're again talking about cloud, and again we're not talking about the ones behind me, although they're nice and gray and it's raining outside and it makes me want to take a nap. That's not what we're talking about, and hopefully this isn't going to make you want to take a nap either. Today we're going to talk about a couple of pros about cloud infrastructure and how it works. So one of the biggest pros is accessible from anywhere. Doesn't matter if you're in Italy, doesn't matter if you're in California, Maine, or France, doesn't matter if you're in Argentina. Cloud infrastructure allows you to be able to access your work environment from anywhere that you've got an internet connection. There are some caveats to that, of course, but this means that your remote staff can work from almost anywhere. Now, there are some caveats to whether or not you want them working from almost anywhere. Obviously, you probably don't want them going to China and working from China, but that is possible should they be able to make that connection. Now, what else is really great about the cloud? One of the other great things is that you don't have to maintain your servers. The cloud data center is the ones in charge of that. So you don't have to pay for some of the maintenance that's there. If hardware fails, that's on them, right? And so maintenance is nearly taken entirely out of the scenario in the way of the hardware. They provide the warranties for everything. They provide the manpower to fix whatever gets broken, okay? So maintenance is also taken out of the equation, which is great. And lastly, but definitely not the end of what can be a list of great qualities about the cloud, is that you have financial stability. You will not have to worry about spending gobs of money buying new hardware every 4 to 8 years simply to replace aging hardware because it's aging. That is, again, on the data center, and they are spending millions upon millions of dollars upgrading equipment year over year. Now, of course, they're probably passing on that expense to you and spreading it among everybody else. However, it is something that you don't have to take a huge capital expense out on in order to upgrade every few years, or get yourself stuck into a lease agreement where you're paying on the hardware that you're actively using. And so not having to have a huge capital expenditure for a data center or just for multiple servers when you can host in the cloud can be a draw to the cloud. Now, it's not for everybody, and we're going to get into some of the cons later on, and then we'll discuss kind of the comparisons of some of those things. But for now, those are just a few of the pros to having cloud infrastructure. Have a great weekend.